The one thought that I have that I want to address to the group, and this population obviously is shrinking as the generations roll on, but for the non-earning caregiving spouse.
Great point.
So if there is such a thing in your home, can you think of some reasons why you might want to have that person have insurance? Why would you want that person covered by life insurance? Does anybody see the need? Yeah.
Not childcare is expensive,
Yep.
as is like a maid
Yep.
or something.
Yeah. And so again, it gets right back to all the legitimate needs that occur at death. One of them being simply disorientation. I mean, you yourself. I mean, if you would want to have some time, perhaps just to kind of stabilize yourself and stabilize your family, and you'd need some time, perhaps, to do that. As well, the cost of caregiving, or the possibility that you might become the caregiver for a period of time for your family, with that extra chunk of money coming in, and the income coming from that replacing your own salary. It gives you some flexibility. So, moral of story: do not forget to insure spouses who may not be earning spouses, or are simply providing caregiving for the home. All right. So we have a few more pieces of insurance. One piece is disability. Kind of like life, the event of disability, a long-term disability in your home, is kind of like almost worse than the death experience, right? With a death experience, you're no longer there. You're no longer sucking up resources from your family for basic needs or for medical needs or other things. Whereas, with disability, if you're disabled, you're still there. And if you're still there, then that's one extra mouth to feed, extra everything, all of those costs are still in place. And so it's something that you very, very much would want to look at as a possible thing to cover. Disability insurance often comes with your job, so you'll be given the options of, not even options, but you'll be offered long-term disability coverage. There's also short-term disability coverage, less than a year, that comes through the state. You'll be as you're paying some withholding taxes, 1% of your salary up through $100,000 goes into a state fund to cover short-term disability insurance. And then also at the federal end, through Social Security, there is disability insurance also that is offered. It's important for you, and it's important for you, though, for those among you who've not yet worked 10 years within the Social Security system, and most of you have not, that you're not yet eligible for that kind of coverage just yet. But once you get your 10 years of coverage in, then that coverage is an available coverage that you'd be able to purchase. Typically, you can buy this stuff privately, and when you're buying it privately, it has an interesting kind of look to it. There is an exclusion period that helps save you some money on the purchase. So you can be excluded for typically 6 months. That means for the first 6 months of your disability, your private insurance would not pay. After that 6 months happens, then the monthly payment benefit would then kick in for your situation. Obviously, when you're young and healthy, the premiums are going to be a lot less. And so this is, again, something that you may very, very want to look at beyond the normal disability insurance that's there. Sometimes companies offer to buy out a portion of your coverage. So they'll say, for a few bucks, we'll reduce your coverage, which might be 2/3 of your salary. Here is 2/3 of your salary. We'll reduce it to 1/2 of your salary and give you a few bucks just for the trouble. Don't take that bet. Just don't take that bet. It's just not worth it. The money is very, very small, and you'll find that gap in coverage to be quite valuable if indeed you need it.